We're all becoming slaves to social media. But what kind of slavery are we really trapped in? We're unknowingly handing over our attention to a machine that exploits our brain's craving for dopamine. Our minds get bombarded with non-stop stimuli, making us lose control over what we should truly focus on or learn. We're letting go of our own autonomy. But what if I told you there's a way to take back control? To become the masters of social media instead of its slaves? In today's video, I'm going to share how I fixed my focus for studying, even while using social media, and how you can do the same. Introduction. Social media has become one of the biggest distractions of our time, hasn't it? Every notification, every scroll, pulls us further away from what really matters. Over time, we feel more and more disconnected from our focus and our ability to learn. But it's not all bad news. Technology doesn't have to be the enemy. In fact, we can turn it into our greatest ally. In this video, I'll show you how I regained control of my attention and boosted my study habits, even while staying constantly connected. If you're tired of watching your focus slip away, this video is for you. Building on that awareness, we can start mapping out a plan. First things first, we need to understand one thing. Social media isn't the villain here, and neither is the algorithm. They're just doing their job, which is to grab our attention. The real villain? United States. Because we choose where to place our attention. To break free from this trap, the first step is taking full responsibility. We are accountable for the time we lose consuming content that adds no value to our lives. If we want to change this, we must become aware of it and start taking action. Step 1. The importance of routine. Maybe you don't realize it yet, but routine is the foundation of success. Here's the truth. Having a solid study routine is one of the best ways to avoid distractions, especially with the endless amount of stuff technology throws at us every day. Our brains love patterns. They work best when they know what to expect. So if you create a fixed schedule to study, over time, you'll notice it gets easier to enter focus mode. And it's not just about the time, the place matters too. Studying in a fixed, distraction-free spot is almost like putting your brain on autopilot for learning. Now, with all the technology we have, it might feel harder to keep that routine. But here's the thing. With the right tools, we can actually use technology to our advantage. For example, set a fixed study time in Google Calendar or Outlook and set regular reminders. This helps create a sense of commitment, like you have an important meeting. Also, apps like Trello or similar ones are great for organizing tasks and visually splitting your time, making your routine easier to follow. It's also worth using social media wisely. Instead of mindlessly scrolling your feed, follow educational or motivational profiles that encourage learning. Over time, you'll realize social media can actually help you stay focused and boost productivity, if you use it right. The trick is to turn these tools into allies, not distractions. And speaking of distractions, let's move on to Step 2. Step 2. The science of positive distractions. If you think all distractions are bad, here's a surprise. There's such a thing as positive distractions. That's right. Our brain needs a breather to work better. Those quick breaks between tasks are essential to shake things up in the mind. When you're studying or working, a 5-minute break can do wonders. Instead of diving into your phone and falling down the endless social media rabbit hole, try taking a walk or doing a quick breathing session. This will give you the energy needed to come back to your studies with even more focus. Plus, practicing meditation or mindfulness can be an excellent form of positive distraction. There are apps that offer short meditation sessions that not only reduce stress, but also improve focus. These scheduled breaks help your brain recover, preventing mental burnout. And of course, if you use technology the right way, these breaks can become even more productive. There's also the Pomodoro technique, a simple but powerful method where you work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. You can use Pomodoro apps that help you divide your study time evenly, keeping your focus sharp throughout the process. The key is to stop seeing distractions as the enemy and start treating them as allies in your study process. By scheduling your breaks, your brain gets to breathe, boosting your productivity throughout the day. Step 3. Boost motivation by turning studying into a game. Motivation is one of the hardest things to keep, especially when studying feels tiring or boring. But here's a powerful tip. Turn your study sessions into a game. Our brains love challenges and rewards, so why not use that to your advantage? Break your tasks into smaller chunks and reward yourself after completing each one. This creates a sense of progress, like you're leveling up in a game, which is incredibly motivating. A great way to do this is by using gamification apps. For example, Habitica turns your daily tasks into an RPG-style game. As you complete study tasks, you earn points and rewards, almost like playing a game. Another helpful app is Forest, where you plant a tree that grows as long as you stay focused. It's very visual, which makes it super effective for keeping motivation high. If you're a more visual person, try creating charts or even a progress tree. Every time you finish a task, add something to the chart or watch your tree grow. It turns studying into something fun and less of a chore. If you prefer social interaction, start a study group on WhatsApp or Instagram. Share your goals and achievements with the group. This exchange creates a cycle of encouragement that helps keep you moving forward. Step 4. Flashcards. But better flashcards are one of the most popular study tools, but you can use them more effectively. Instead of just memorizing facts superficially, try using flashcards to truly test your understanding of the material. For example, instead of asking, "Who was Napoleon Bonaparte?" try something deeper like, "What were the key factors that led to Napoleon's rise to power? And how did he impact European history?" This forces you to really grasp the content, not just memorize it. This kind of approach greatly improves long-term retention. A fantastic way to enhance this with technology is using flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet. These apps organize your flashcards and use spaced repetition, a method proven to help you retain information much more efficiently. Step 5. The Feynman technique. Have you heard about the Feynman technique? This method, created by physicist Richard Feynman, is one of the most effective ways to study. It's based on the idea of teaching what you've learned in simple terms, as if you were explaining it to a 5-year-old. Here's how it works. Pick a concept you're studying and explain it out loud, simply and clearly, either to yourself or a friend. If you get stuck or can't explain it simply, that's a sign you haven't fully mastered the topic yet. To use technology to your advantage here, record short videos or audio clips explaining the content and share them with friends or on social media. This not only helps you solidify your knowledge, but also allows you to get feedback. Plus, you create great content for others. Moreover, platforms like YouTube or TikTok let you turn your explanations into engaging, interactive content. Teaching others simply and directly helps you spot gaps in your understanding. And that makes all the difference. Step 6. The power of digital detox. Disconnect to reconnect. Now it's time to take control of social media because with information flooding in from all directions, it can be really tough to focus on a single task. That's why sometimes one of the best strategies to improve focus and boost productivity is to take a digital detox. A digital detox doesn't mean abandoning your phone or social media completely. It means giving your mind a break from the overload of constant stimuli. Try turning off notifications for a few hours. Or better yet, limit them using focus mode on iOS or Android which blocks distractions while you're concentrating. These digital breaks are crucial to prevent overload. When you disconnect from the non-stop flow of information, your brain gets time to absorb what you've studied and regain focus. Conclusion: beating distractions while studying might seem like a tough battle, but it doesn't have to be that way. With the right strategies, we can turn studying into a more focused, enjoyable, and productive activity. Let's quickly recap the key tips. Create a routine and use technology to make it more effective. Take positive breaks to give your brain rest and avoid overload. Gamify your study sessions to keep motivation high. Use flashcards the right way to deepen your understanding. Teach what you learn to truly master the material. Disconnect from digital distractions to focus better. With these strategies, you'll notice studying not only becomes easier, but also more interesting. And remember, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you already use any of these methods, drop a comment below and share your experience. Thanks for watching.